Or
no,
anything?
I love Danger. That's the thing.
shit.
Like,
Danger is her middle name.
That's what I was thinking right there. All right. Okay.
I love everything that has like a adrenaline rush.
Okay.
Or anything that goes fast, or something that normal people won't do. Like, that's me.
Okay. Yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. Damn. She's like, I'm skydiving tomorrow. You know, like.
And so she was the first female that rode a bike. And then I guess a couple months later, one of my best guy friends at the time, his girlfriend started to ride motorcycles as well. And I was like, oh my God, all these females around me are riding motorcycles. Like,
Damn premonition.
What am I doing?
Yeah, for real.
So I was like, yeah, I'm going to learn.
Golden Panthers over here. All right, dude. Fucking flexing over here. It is what it is, you know? Eat them up. I'm gonna bring my Texas State shirt next time.
Is this normal?
This is normal, yeah.
What is normal? Ladies and gentlemen, what is normal? Ladies and gentlemen, how are you doing? It's your motherfucking boy, Gamero, the Pharaoh, the poor man's Robert De Niro. How you doing? It is another beautiful Thursday at midnight here at Midnight in Miami Studios, or Sunday if we're talking real time. You know what I'm talking about. And it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day in Pandyville, as my good friend Emi would say. And speaking of my good friend Emi, ladies and gentlemen, to my right hand side, you know what I'm talking about. We got a man, but a traveling man. You know what I'm talking about. This man traverses the nation and brings us stories. You know what I'm saying? Stories of deep, dark alleyways in New Orleans, and stories that sometimes must be cut off.
We don't tell those stories.
Yeah,
yet.
we don't tell those. You know, sometimes you got to cut off. You know what I'm saying? If you see an abrupt welcome,
Exactly.
that's what that is. And we're back. And that's what that is. Ladies and gentlemen, to my right hand side, we got Emi in the his house. What's going on, Emi? How's everything going? How was your week?
It's good. It's good. You know, things are normalizing a little more. You know, well, Miami's normalizing a little more, I guess, except for curfews and the cops in South Beach. But outside of that, you know, we're good.
Shout out the Purge. Shout out the Purge. You know what I'm talking about? Gang.
Wandy, full effect.
Full effect. Full effect. Ladies and gentlemen, also behind the scenes. You know what I'm talking about? You see him on the behind the scenes cam. You look at that man. That's a FIU engineering man.
Golden
that man,
Panthers.
bro. That's a Panther. That's a look at that man. That man's built. That man's been hitting the gym. Look at that man. Ladies and gentlemen, behind the scenes, you better start walking to the microphone because I'm trying to make that introduction a little bit longer so you can get there in time. Ladies and gentlemen, behind the scenes, we got Ignacio in the his house. What's going on? Yeah, you're gonna have to tippy toe because I forgot to lower the mic. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Ladies and gentlemen, and that leads me to introduce our next glorious, illustrious guest. You know what I'm talking about. Ladies and gentlemen, the woman to my left-hand side, I was impossible to miss in social media because this woman right here is going fast. You know what I'm saying? You see her in the highway, boom, you don't see her anymore. You know what I'm saying? You're like, bro, did I see a damn panda in the highway? What is going on right now? Like, well, what is animal control doing right now? Like, I don't even. Ladies and gentlemen, this woman to my left-hand side, she wears many hats and has many talents. You know what I'm talking about? One day she's a model. Next day she's racing on the highway. Next day she's working nightlife. You don't know what this woman's doing, but she has many hats. Ladies and gentlemen, to my left-hand side, we have Panda in the his house. What's going on? I told you I had that introduction in the bag. Don't worry about it. How is everything, Panda?
Everything's good.
There you go.
Chill.
There you go. Everything's chill. I see the bike outside. You know, she came in rolling with style. You know what I'm saying? In case you had not gotten the chance to check her out on social media, please do so. You see all the handles on the screen. Ladies and gentlemen, this woman right here, you see her on the highway and you don't know what's going on. And I need to ask, what was the reason why you chose 2 wheels over 4?
I think Okay, so it began when my girlfriend from college, so I went to University of Miami. She literally just
Shout out UM. Shout out girlfriend from
It's all about
college.
the
You know what I'm
U.
saying?
It's all
gang,
about the U.
gang. Ignacio not throwing that up right now.
meow, get out.
So shout out girlfriend from college. And how did it start? Continue.
Yeah, so my girlfriend Janine, just randomly one day she showed up to campus with a motorcycle and she was like, "Hey, you want to get on the back of it?" I'm like, "All right." So that was actually like my probably first time on the back of a sports bike. I've been on the back of Harleys before, but that was like when I was in middle school back in North Carolina. I know.
Okay.
It's a long time span.
The beginnings, they were early, for sure, for sure. Had a passion for bikes early on.
I want to say I had a passion for bikes. It's just there was a bike there and I was very intrigued and I always wanted to be different. So I had, I would guess like my guardian at the time just take me to school on a bike because I would be the only person on a bike
Damn.
to school.
And that's rep. That's reputation. Oh, you getting dropped
We had
off
a kid in middle school.
Oh.
What was
Middle
his
school,
name?
yeah.
Jonathan?
Oh, was it Jonathan?
He would always walk around with his little baggie with a helmet in it.
Bro. God, if that's not
Fucking guy would
respect.
flex every
Oh
time we
my
sit down.
God.
Just boom, put it on his desk. Like, what's up, dude?
Like, yeah,
Oh,
like,
you got one? You don't have one of these? Weak.
yeah,
Weak.
like, are you not paying mortgage? Like, what are you doing? What's happening? But well, okay. So early on, and you weren't afraid at all of it being, dangerous or
No,
anything?
I love danger. That's the thing.
shit.
Like,
Danger is her
Danger-
middle name.
That's what I was thinking right there. All right.
I
Okay.
love everything that has like a adrenaline rush.
Okay.
Or anything that goes fast or something that normal people won't do. Like that's me.
Okay. Yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. Damn. She's like, I'm skydiving tomorrow. Like.
And so she was the first female that rode a bike. And then I guess a couple months later, one of my best guy friends at the time, his girlfriend started to ride motorcycles as well. And I was like, oh my God, all these females around me are riding motorcycles. Like,
Damn premonition.
What am I doing?
Yeah, for real.
so I was like, yeah, I'm going to learn.
Okay. And did you, off rip have a, because you were speaking about you had ridden Harley Davidsons, and you hadn't ridden a sports bike until that college experience. Do you have a preference right now, or?
My preference, definitely sports bike.
How come?
So funny because I actually did a podcast with my other friend. His handle is like 305 Riders, and
Okay.
he interviews a lot of female riders and other riders, and he rides a Harley.
Okay.
So in my episode, I took my sports bike, and in one scene we swapped out, and I tried his Harley. I mean, they ride very smoothly. However, it's just really like big and like tough to handle, I guess. Like, it's just, even with my bike outside, it's already like sometimes hard to maneuver just because like parking, like you see a lot of people that are able to just like grab their bike and like roll it.
Right.
I'm that person that will have to hop on the bike and like use my feet and like try to push it like reverse.
Tippy toe it. Okay.
Tippy-toe, yeah.
All right.
Tippy-toe
All
gang.
right. All right.
I do like them. It's just I like speed.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And
That
now
need for the cruise. That need for speed.
Oh yeah. Shout out Cruz. Shout out Cruz. You know what I'm
Cruz.
saying? That's our bi-weekly behind the scenes expert. I want to know, because there's certain things that scare me and certain things that don't scare me. I am a renowned overthinker, and I see you riding full speed with some shortcito and a tank top, and I'm like, bro, all I can think is chafing, all I can think is scrapes, all I can, so do you not, like, when you first started, were you full geared up, or was it always balls to the wall?
Okay, so when I first started riding, I rode solo because I didn't know anybody else that rode, because the girlfriend that actually rode, she graduated and she moved back to Atlanta. So when I got my bike, I was basically like me, myself, and I. At that time, I really didn't know much about like the whole bike stuff, so I would just wear my normal clothes, helmet. And by chance, I met a lot of riders at Purple Bridge. That's usually where they meet up before COVID. And
Okay.
it would be like 50, 60 bikes a night.
Oh shit.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and that was during COVID, though. That was during COVID.
So I can imagine regular time. I mean.
Yes. Well, regular time when people have jobs and stuff, it's less.
Oh, wow, okay.
It's because of COVID, there wasn't really
there's
much
time.
to
Makes
do.
sense. Okay.
Everyone was coming out and riding, and I just happened to meet a bunch of riders. And so they started giving me tips. They were like, girl, you need to gear up. You need to get yourself a suit. You need to get yourself a jacket. You need to do this, blah, 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 blah. Of course, I listened. I got like gear. I'm like, no.
No.
Fuck this. Like, it's so hot.
Is
in
it constricting?
Florida. It's restricting. It's uncomfortable. Like, it kind of gets in the way, and it's just when you stop, it's like
Hot as hell.
hot.
It looks hot as hell.
Hot. So I'm like, no.
Yeah, not
Bye.
not gonna work. Talk to us a little bit about, we were talking about before the show, the iconic helmet. You see it on the streets. You see it zoom. Going around. Does it get hot? You were asking her beforehand. Because I feel like with these Miami temperatures, I mean, that
Hot
must
as
be
fuck.
rough.
Yeah.
It is hot. Like, I'm not gonna lie. On a normal day, if I have to go somewhere, I don't wear the Panda, the Panda like helmet cover, just because it blocks all the airways and the vents. So it's literally, I stop, you see fog like just coming.
Bro, beauty hurts, bro. Beauty can be
Next.
So I have
dangerous.
to like
yeah.
lift my helmet up, like.
And that was a great MTV show. Next, by the way.
Oh, it was.
Oh yeah. Shout out. The last fact was always super weird. Continue. Where did the idea for the Panda come? Where was it birthed?
Okay, so I don't know if you guys seen these like little reels or like TikTok where the guy in the
That's the
TikTok
TikTok.
gang
That's the
shit.
TikTok man right there.
Gang shit,
He
TikTok.
he can memorize, bro. He'll know you. You know what I'm saying. You say a TikTok with 3 views.
I'm excited for
he'll,
this
He'll
Panda
know what it
TikTok.
is. He'll know what it is.
Okay, so have you seen the dinosaurs like across the street or like dancing in the dinosaur
yeah,
suit,
yeah,
like
yeah.
the big
He knows
The
what you're talking about.
inflatable,
Yeah.
also the hippopotamus one, the girl with the heels.
Yeah. What's
So-
hilarious?
I think I've seen that.
So my thought was like, this looks really fun. I'm bored. Let me find something similar. So I was thinking about, what if I just get a onesie? Okay, onesie. What animal should I be? Originally, I wanted to do like Pikachu or something. I was like,
Damn.
that doesn't
Shout
fit
out
me.
Pikachu girl.
Oh, big shout
Hope you're
out.
doing
Big
good.
shout out. Bro, that was my first that was my first like interaction with another woman. You're right there.
Pikachu girl.
She bit me in the hallway and I was never the same man. Continue.
Well, I wanted to be, that little Ivysaur.
Yes.
in-
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
in Pikachu, but I couldn't find like a onesie for it because apparently they don't make Ivysaur onesies.
What? That's weak. I feel like that's
Bro.
perfect because then you put a backpack on and it's the flower.
Come on, know your
Exactly,
market,
right?
people. Like that's a
Weak
gold.
sauce.
If anything, you can make them. If anything, I mean that's right there.
So as I'm scrolling, I'm like, ooh, Panda. I'm Asian. Like that is totally my color.
Hell yeah. Repping the culture.
There you go.
Shout out
All right.
pandas.
All right.
So I was like, all right, Panda did it. So my first costume for the bike was actually like a full Panda onesie. So I will wear just wear the onesie. Like I'll probably wear like a sports bra, have my yoga pants underneath, put on the onesie, and then try to like secure the
head
hood
flap. Mhm.
Bro.
with the helmet.
That's how some UFC fighters make weight right there. Like, gee, shit, like, that's intense. Wow.
Yeah, it didn't work because it was really, really hot, and the helmet would kept like just coming off. Like you couldn't see the Panda helmet as I was riding. So
Yeah, and with that fog and that vision, that that might get a little dangerous.
Yeah.
A little
Yeah.
Adrenaline though.
that adrenaline. Has there been other realms of activities or sports or whatever you want to call them that you've pursued in order to find that adrenaline rush? Have you skydived? Have you done anything? Well, give me a list of the crazy things you've done in that pursuit of that coveted adrenaline rush.
okay, so yes, I have skydived twice. However, I do want to get my skydiving license so I can go to Australia or New Zealand and do the squirrel suits.
Bro, what?
Yeah. So in
Alright.
order for
But-
you to do that, you need to be like certified, like be a certified skydiver.
Really?
Also, you need to alter your suit and make it a panda, a flying panda. High,
Hell
like
yeah.
that's fire.
Red
Like,
pandas. Red pandas.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Oh.
They're kind of raccoonish, right? They got the tail. and everything.
damn.
Yeah.
Okay. You learn
Yeah,
something new every day. You learn something new
I
every
saw
day.
that on TikTok too.
Well, sorry.
Hell yeah.
TikTok, the new Discovery Channel.
Listen,
right?
dude. I mean, that panda video. You seen that panda video where it's like the mom panda, she's sitting down, she's eating, and then the baby one just sneezes,
Sneezes, you
scares
go,
the shit out of her. Bro, that video. Oh my god, dude, that shit is hilarious. I've just seen that shit on loop for too long, like an embarrassing amount of time. It's just so funny, dude.
Have you seen the one where the panda's sitting on the top of the tree and you're just kind of like wondering how in the world did it get up on the tree?
And then it just falls down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pandas are hilarious, bro. I don't know.
Okay, you guys are having a moment very similar to that of me when I see a fan of Boy Meets World. Like that's what is happening right now.
Did you watch Boy Meets World?
No.
Yeah, me
You know
neither.
what? We're moving on.
Me neither.
We're moving on. I wanted to know why were you never scared? Have you ever had knock on wood, any close calls that have ever made you think about possibly hanging up the helmet?
Actually, quite the opposite. So last year, that would be a year ago. April at the time. So I don't know how familiar you guys are with Wynwood area downtown in Miami. So I was actually cruising from my apartment at the time to go to Publix, which is like literally 2 minutes away, literally so close. And sometimes there are cars that will park on the outer. I don't know if that's considered outer lane or inner lane. So if you have like 2 lanes going this way,
Okay.
I guess this is the inner lane and this is the outer lane. So there are
Are they
cars
both going the same direction or is one
the same direction?
Okay.
It's 2 lanes, but there are
Okay.
cars that will parked on
They're
like
blocking one of the lanes.
they're blocking one of the
Okay.
lanes, so
Right.
most cars will go on the outer lane.
Gotcha.
As a cyclist, I get to go on the inner lane because there's room. So this car like pulled out right in front of me and didn't see me, so I rear-ended her. I don't think it was my fault because she literally did not see me, and I had like the right of way. But so I hit her.
So she cut you off and you hit her.
Yeah. And she stopped, and I flew forward from my
Oh,
bike, and
wow.
I took off the bumper of the car in front of that car.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna
Fuck.
keep this shit too, bruh. like
And with
putting this
that-
on eBay.
I had like a really nasty cut on my leg that like it's like in the like literally like right here, so you really won't see it unless I'm like sitting like cross-legged or
Right.
I'm wearing shorts or anything of that sort. But I had to get like 10 staples.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
But so that was on my first bike. So I had a CBR 500R. So that's a cruiser / sports bike. It's not like sports bike. So after I got into that accident, I sold that bike and I got a bigger bike.
Oh my god. Wow.
It's like, fuck it, dude.
Yeah,
Next
fuck
time I'm going to go to the car in
Gang.
front of that one and take its bumper.
Go big or go home.
Yeah.
Quote from
And that's the
Johnny
GSXR?
Tsunami.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And what was the downtime in between that accident and you purchasing your new bike?
2 months.
Wow. That is
Gang
fucking
shit.
That is gang shit. That is real gang shit. That's like, man, that's like getting knocked out in a fight and then fighting fucking 2 weeks after. Like that's
Hell yeah.
intense. That's intense.
Hell yeah. That's awesome, though.
Wow. No, I mean, no. Wow. Like, can we give it up for this lady? God, like this woman right here has no fears. God.
What's the speed? What's the max speed on this one?
Am I going to be incriminating myself? If I like?
No, like
No,
what-
I
what
mean,
is-
I'm
what
not.
is the-
We're not
what is
asking what's the max you've gone. We're asking what's
is
the max
vehicle
it can
reach?
do.
Yeah.
186.
Wow!
Yeah.
Wow! Allegedly. Whoa.
Wow, dude.
That's
186.
bro. I got a Fiat. We can go right now. I'm just saying, like,
Is it twin turbo?
it has
No.
a sport button. It has a sport button. Okay, and,
And it
it
maxes out at 86.
It maxes out at like 90. Okay, let's pump the brakes on those allegations.
Man, that's wild. Buck 86.
That is insane. And what about the previous bike?
120.
So is
pretty standard then.
Yeah.
So is the difference between a cruiser and a sport bike, or a sport bike, as you like to refer to it as, merely the speed, or is there anything else?
The speed, the seating position. So the cruiser sports bike, you literally sit upright and you're like almost cruising. You know, it's more comfortable. For the sports bike, you literally have to like lean on it in order not to catch all the wind. So sometimes like your neck hurt, your back hurt, and
Wow.
Oh, those are the ones that you're like this.
yeah,
Like Tron.
yeah. But the cruiser and sports bike, they're comfortable when you hit high speed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're like sitting upright, and you're like,
Talk to us about a little bit. Some people have had horrible experiences when it comes to being a biker, just a regular biker. Biking in the streets with traffic. What about having a motorcycle? Is the stigma that you're not respected on the road, is that true? Do people bitch you out 24/7? What's your experience like with Miami traffic?
It can't be good. Miami traffic can't be good, period.
Miami traffic is horrible. However, I managed to dodge that by
That lane splitting, that's how.
yeah, literally you just go. If you see a long line, you just go. Usually I don't get like bitched at or anything of that sort. However, yesterday someone did like put his middle finger out the window. I'm just like, bro, like, is that necessary? And I wasn't even going fast. Like, it was coming to a stop, and he saw my bike coming up, and he literally like flipped me off. I'm like,
Bro, how you gonna flick off a
Jealousy.
panda? Bro, that's a panda. Like, that's so.
I didn't wear my panda helmet.
That's why.
That's
why.
And therein
He was
lies the
flipping
issue.
you off because he didn't see the panda.
Right,
Probably.
right. He's like, I wanted a sight of the panda.
But usually, if I do have my panda helmet on, like, I would just like wave at people, like.
That's gotta be infuriating. If I'm pissed and you look at me with a panda helmet, I'd be like, fuck, bro. Now I'm even more mad, dude.
I'm late for work, bro.
No, for real. Because usually when I hit traffic, it's during rush hour. It's 5 o'clock when I have to go to South Beach to go to work and get there by 6. You see that long ass line. I'm just like,
the fucking
Nah,
causeway
but
is the worst.
so what I do to avoid people accidentally like me either like hitting someone who's changing lanes, I hop onto the emergency lanes because people really go into that lanes unless they're trying to stop. So I just hop on and I just go. Other times, if there's people or like a biker on that side, then I just go through like the center 2 lanes. People don't like that. If you go into Only in Dade, you'll see one of my videos posted, and you'll see
shit.
all the comments on there like, this is why people die. Like, you have no respect for the road. Like, this idiot hope he's an organ donor. Like, all the comments was he.
Don't
he,
assume
he.
my gender, I.
Did you have the panda helmet on too?
No.
Oh,
It
'cause
was
that'd be
actually
hilarious.
just a video of like my dashboard, and you can see the
Oh, you-
traffic.
okay, you cut
yeah,
through it. Okay.
going through, and people are like, "Oh, like it's sped up. It's only 30 miles per hour." Blah blah blah. Like, I will want to see
She's
it
like,
going
catch me
at
at a
60 miles
$1.80,
per hour.
bitch.
And I'm like, bruh, first of all, it's sped up because Instagram only allows 15-second videos. It's not that I want to speed it up. And second of all, yeah, I'm going 30 miles per hour because I don't want to like accidentally hit somebody. And then the comments like, oh, like if you like die, then like it's on you. However, like the other people that are involved, I'm like, bitch, if my bike runs into your car, like
I'm gonna lose.
I'm I'm gonna lose.
Yeah,
Straight up, I'm gonna lose.
lose.
You might have like a small dent in your car, so like, just part way. Like, just make a way. Just let us go. You know. In most places, what people don't understand is that like, if you go to third world countries like India or China before, like everybody lane splits. Like the space between cars and
India?
cars, it's like so small. And just from reading those comments, it's just like people's mentalities are just so small. I feel like everyone's in their own bubble. Like if you go out and like travel and see like everywhere else, it's like literally like what are lanes?
Right,
They
right,
don't
right.
exist.
Yeah, they're suggestions.
You're just trying to go in like one space. You know, it just I feel like in America there's a lot of like rules and privilege that people feel like they have, or and it's just like, yo, calm down. Like at the end of the day, I'm just trying to go from point A to point B. Like,
Right. Yeah, let's literally pump the brakes on all that. You know what I'm saying?
you
Like,
know?
but how do you deal with that constant backlash, that constant negativity?
Do
Because
you deal with it? Like, do you read the comments usually?
like, are the comments normally on pages that excuse me, post your videos via proxy, like you said, only in date or lifestyle, Miami, whatever the case, or are you getting negativity on your direct page as well?
No, I think so. I do have a lot. Like sometimes some of my videos gets posted various places, and I see them. I think it was literally that only one video that had a lot of negative like comments to it. Like, and it really was about lane splitting at the end of the day. Like, and people were just like, "Oh, you want us to respect bikers? Like they don't even respect us." I'm like, bro, like.
What the fuck are we talking about?
California, if you literally go to California, like lane splitting is legal. Why is it not legal in Florida yet? Like,
Fucking
why?
motorcyclists don't respect us, bro. Car lives matter, dude.
Car lives matter.
It's so ridiculous. Dude.
No, it's ridiculous. It really is ridiculous.
People. Oh my God,
It really
dude. You
is.
guys need to get a fucking life, dude.
Yeah. No,
I don't know
everybody.
what you're doing with your days, but do something else because.
Yeah, everybody gets up in arms about everything nowadays, and it's like.
And I think people just hate because like they're sitting in traffic for like an hour and they're
Right.
just like
We're just pissed.
Right.
they're just pissed.
Yeah.
However, they don't realize that when you ride a motorcycle and you have to constantly stop and pull the brakes, it's like it's a lot of work. And if you're sitting down, like sitting under the sun, we
Yeah,
don't
that
have
seems
air
brutal.
conditioning.
Yeah, that seems brutal.
Right.
So it's like, yeah, I want to get out of this heat. I want to leave. Of course, I'm gonna like lane split. You know?
Do helmets have they have headphones now, right? Or no?
Yeah.
Does yours have headphones?
Yeah, I have a Bluetooth attached to it.
Very
Mine's the
super
Cena, the Evo 10C, I think. Yeah,
That is
so
very
it
cool.
has a
so you
camera
can hear
on it.
music and you can talk on a phone and whatever.
Yeah,
That's badass.
It has a camera. I'm sorry. What you said?
Wait, a camera?
yeah.
Oh, that's very Jack Jackson. Okay, very Jack Jackson. Also, Xenon Girl, the 21st Century. God, I love my references. But I see,
I
and
know
this
what
is
the
and
fuck you're
therein
talking
and
about,
therein
man.
and therein lies the issue. I need to know.
What are you talking about, dude?
I want to know: do you ever have issues with law enforcement?
No, I don't think so. The only one time I did get stopped was when I was passing by Bayside. It was 11:12 at night, no cars whatsoever, and I was going to meet up with some of my friends. And the day before, I was in Naples, and on my way back, I lost my license plate because we do the little biker thing where we kind of like not completely fold it, but we kind of like try to tuck it in. I guess like I might have bent my license plate a little bit too far, and yeah, it was just it snapped off. It was gone.
Oh wow!
And I didn't realize that it was gone. So a cop pulled me over. Like I see sirens. I'm like, I'm not even speeding. Like what's going on? So I park. I think it's actually on my Instagram. Because my friends were like across and they're like, this is so funny. I'm like, yeah. So the officer comes up to me. It's like license or like registration or whatever. So I gave it to him. I was
Wait,
like,
where do you keep that shit? I'd
in
never.
my wallet.
Oh, yeah, I
Damn.
guess that makes sense.
Yeah, I actually
Because I got a glove compartment where I keep, the registration and insurance and whatever.
Yeah.
I
Well,
never
some
thought
of my
about that.
friends say so. Our bikes in the back seat, you can actually remove it. You can put stuff in there.
yeah.
So sometimes they just put it in there. For me, like, I don't because I'm lazy. So I just keep it in my wallet, and I
Right.
carry my wallet with me all the time. So yeah,
He asked you for license and registration.
and he was like, I was like, I wasn't speeding. What's going on? He was like, where's your license plate? I'm like, so I go to the back. I'm like, huh. Yeah, it's gone. I don't know where it went.
Legit.
I'd be like, bro, sit in the back of the bike. What do you mean, where's my fucking
Well, the
license
funny
plate?
thing is, like, on my license plate are custom license plate. So on the registration it shows. So my first license plate was like Moto Ivy. I know it's so cheesy. So he looked. He was like, okay, like, I guess she didn't mean to. Like, it probably did fall off. Like, just
Right.
go get it. Just go get a new one. Literally. So
Is that a fast thing? Like, you just go in and you're like, yo, give me my plate again?
No, actually, yes and no. So if you want a custom license plate, it takes like about a month or two to have
Holy
it ordered.
shit.
But if you just get a regular license plate, they have it at the office and they'll just give you one. However, during COVID time, when I needed to go get a license plate, 2 of the office told me they ran out of license plates. I'm like, is
What?
everyone buying a motorcycle right now? Like,
Bro,
what's
this is
going
what
on?
you do. Like, what are you talking
How
about?
do you run out of fucking license
Bro.
plates?
I don't know. So
one
I had to
time
go to
Welcome to
another
McDonald's.
one.
We don't have burgers.
Right. It's like, what?
What? Okay. Sorry. That just seems ridiculous to me.
Insane.
Yeah.
So the officer was nice enough to just let me go with like a verbal warning, like, just go get your license plate. I'm like, okay, cool.
Gang shit.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Hell yeah.
You know, it definitely could have been worse, you know. Something that I wanted to touch upon right now, you know, which, you know, it branches off of the law enforcement, you know, a lot of what's going on right now in the Asian communities as far as like you know, the Asian hate and all that stuff. I wanted to get your 2 cents on that, and you know, if you've had any unfortunate experiences in Miami since you've been here.
In Miami, not so much, but I do have family up in New York, and I did go visit them pretty often before the whole COVID and stuff. But without COVID existing, I would just be walking on the street, and people would just be like, "Go back to like where you belong," or
For real?
yeah, like people on the street sometimes are just mean. They'll look
blows
at
my
you.
Wait, in New
Or-
York?
Yeah, in New York, or they'll just like say like,
There's such a large Asian community in
Yeah,
New
that
York. It's
confuses
just
me.
so crazy.
Best fucking
Yeah.
Chinese food I've ever had in my life.
For
so
real.
good.
Yeah.
But or people would just say like, what are the like Asian sayings that people like to use? Like
Asian
ching
sayings?
chong or
Oh,
like,
okay.
you
I was like, I
like,
don't know
just
any
as like you're
sayings.
passing by.
Really?
It's like, bruh,
Well,
really?
fucking 2020 or 2021, like that's
Panda.
crazy.
Well, just
Yeah.
before Corona, so 2019-ish.
Oh, well,
Yeah, that was like 2019, but in Miami, like, I guess not so much.
right.
Yeah.
'Cause it's, I mean, it's a pot of
Yeah,
people.
but
I mean,
New
there's
York
so many
is a
different
fucking
cultures.
melting pot too.
It
That
is.
confuses me because I figured, you know, places like Miami or New York or I don't know, Chicago, places like super metropolitan LA, it doesn't make sense to me how there could be racism because you meet somebody from everywhere all
Right.
the time. Like I have a friend from Laos. I know a lot of people don't even know what the fuck Laos is. I told you I lived in Texas for a few years.
Yeah.
I know a lot of those guys don't know what the fuck Laos is.
Yeah.
So like you meet people from everywhere. You're forced to meet people from everywhere all the time.
Right.
I don't understand how you could hate an individual group of people from a different country or ethnicity or whatever.
Right.
Having to relate with them every day, it confuses me. And in New York, that's
Out of
wild.
all
Yeah, because New York
places.
is to me the biggest melting pot of the country.
Right. Honestly, I don't know. I feel like in Florida, I don't think there's as much racism compared to like other places like New York, Chicago. I'm from North Carolina. I haven't really seen much towards the Asian community. I mean, there's definitely is like racism. However, it's more towards like other communities.
What about in the nightlife community? Have you experienced anything like that?
Honestly, not really.
Good, good.
No, I don't think so. Yeah. Um,
Well, that's honestly what you want to hear, honestly, because
Yeah.
you don't want to hear, you don't want to hear tales or examples of of discrimination of any kind. It really is a horrible thing that's going on right now, and I know that all hands are on deck as far as like trying to put shed a light towards the issue that's going on, and I know that the cases are slowly dropping, and hopefully they continue to do so. But on another note, ladies and gentlemen, every single week we have, two segments, and one of those is actually the movie review of the week. And every single week we ask our guests, whomever it may be, for a suggestion, a recommendation, something that you watch, a TV show, a movie. Hell, we've had video games in here, whatever it is, any sort of media that you like to dive into when you're chilling, when you need something to take your mind off of things, when you just had a long drive, when you maybe had a long shift or whatever the case, a movie, a TV show, something that you can't get enough of. We get a lot of anime as well in here. Shout out
Shout out anime.
No, but shout out Attack on Titan. It's the last episode or some shit like that. He'll know. There you go. But yes, a suggestion for any sort of, any movie, any TV show, anything like that that you want to recommend to the listeners.
Can I just say that I'm very basic and I don't really watch a lot of TV, but when I do, it's like I just go on Netflix and whatever like top 10 is like recommended. I just like click and watch because they're usually really, really good.
Right, Netflix knows you.
Yeah.
Or what was the last thing that you watched that you're like, damn, that was good?
Ooh, I think it's like Ginny and Georgia.
Ginny and Georgia. Is it on Netflix?
It's on Netflix.
It's a movie or a TV show?
It's a TV show.
Ginny and Georgia. I mean, you see it on the screen. I don't know what it is, but I Googled it by that point. Ginny and Georgia. What's it about? Give me a little bit of a synopsis.
So Georgia is the mom of Ginny, and I think she had Ginny when she was like very, very young, and they're constantly like moving, and it's like a thriller, scheming, trying to like build family. Like it's a lot. Like I don't even know how to describe the show. Like you literally have to dive in to kind of like understand the story and the plot and the life that's like happening. So they moved from like Texas to Connecticut, I believe, and they just want to start like a new life. And Ginny starting like she went to a school, and for one, like she finally had friends. But then there's like a lot of school drama that's happening with her and her friends, and then the mom on the other side is like trying to find herself another like boyfriend, husband. And there's just a lot.
God, that's a lot. I'm about to dive into it. I'm getting emotional just hearing about it. You know what I'm saying?
But it's more like thriller.
Okay. I'm getting thrilled just hearing about it.
1 season, 2 seasons? Is it new?
It's 1 season right now.
Okay.
I think the second season is going to hopefully be out soon.
Okay. Out of 5 stars, how many stars would you give it?
Definitely a 5.
Oh shit!
Music to my ears. All right. But we have had people give Twilight 5 stars. So just there is that.
Shout out Yahida.
Shout out Jahairo. We'll never forget that. God, I'm never gonna forget.
I tried.
That. I'm never gonna forget. How do you feel about
couldn't.
Twilight?
Whoa, Twilight was like, I feel like it was so long ago.
Right? I feel it was like a lifetime ago now.
Good.
Good.
Yeah, I never read the books.
Right.
However, everyone says that the books are better than the movies.
For everything.
I think the first Twilight was like, oh wow, like it's actually pretty good, and then the sequel just kind of like, oh okay.
Yeah,
cool.
let's stop.
Finally.
Right. I have to ask, How much does it cost to fill up your tank?
So recently I found that filling so before, I don't know what's going on now, because gas price before for like a full tank, like an empty tank, less than $10, like $9, $9.50 max.
That's crazy.
And how long? Or what distance does it yield you?
150 miles.
It's not bad.
That's solid.
Yeah.
Yeah. However,
For 10 bones.
now $15. I'm like, I looked at it the other day. I was like,
Damn, how you gonna pay rent, girl?
it's like, how? Why?
Yeah, no, I've noticed it go up a
Yeah,
little bit.
gas
I
is
know.
going up.
Yeah,
It's gonna
yeah.
keep going up too.
Yeah. That.
Why? Why?
There's a problem with OPEC in the Middle East.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's why he's making water cars. You know what I'm saying? Give me 10 years, bro. I'm driving a car
Water
made out powered out of water, bro. You give me a 24 pack of Sam's Club and we're going around the nation. That's beautiful. I'm not even kidding. It's hydrogen powered cars. Well, and water powered cars. The whole thing is that we'll make an episode for it.
Hydrogen, water, same thing, right?
Bro, you make some, bro. You make a thing. All right. But that's life, baby. And that's cars and that's the future. Shout out Elon Musk. You know what I'm saying? What do you know as far as like advancements in motorcycles? You know, you hear about smart cars a lot. You hear about vehicles, and I'm glad that phones are on silent. But you hear about vehicles, being smart. You hear about Elon Musk making a damn vehicle that drives itself. Have you heard anything regarding motorcycles?
Self-driving motorcycles that we
Or anything like that? Well, I have heard about technology of self-balancing motorcycles.
Oh, right. That could be cool.
So, have you heard anything regarding that?
Okay, so I don't remember the companies off the top of my head, but there are two companies. So one company I actually saw at Pebble Beach, like 2 years ago when they had like the car shows, the Concours d'Elegance. They had one motorcycle that was completely electric, and it was really cool because you can kind of tune the sound of that motorcycle to how you want it to sound, if that makes sense.
Okay, so to make like a gas powered sound.
So you rev and you can make whatever sound you want?
Yeah, so you kind of have to
like speakers or whatever.
tune it or pre-program
Right.
it to how you want it. So that's one. Another one is they had like how do I explain it? So that's it's like kind of hard to describe. It's because I saw it, and what it does, it's like it kind of like the forks of the bike will lift depending on how you're riding, what your seating position is, and like
it sets it up to be more ergonomical for you.
I think so. Like if you're tired, then you can like move it up, and then you put the foot down a little, and if you want to go into
So it
more
moves
sport,
the bike
yeah,
like
it's
that?
it's kind of like the movie Tron, where you see the bike like just go wah, down like that. So
Tron, shout out Daft
Damn.
Punk,
Oh.
R.I.P.
God, I
It
want that
kind of
bike.
had like that feeling. However, to me personally, I was like, "What's the purpose of this?"
Yeah, it seems like more of like a cruising thing, right? You want to catch a
Yeah.
little more speed, or like a cruising, half sports like you had before.
Yeah, but it's just, like I think with like a button or something, it just you see it like.
So it's like
go down.
hydraulics on a car, but
Yeah.
on a motorcycle.
Exactly. That
And
was
then you
like-
said there's like a gyroscopic thing.
Yeah, so I had seen a video about a bike that would kind of like, so you could try to knock it over and it would come back to the center every time.
Ooh.
It wouldn't be, you wouldn't
That would be
able
cool.
to
That'd be a cool feature.
knock it over.
Wait, knock it down when you're riding or when
It would,
it's
so
standing?
standing and also when you're riding, like it would balance itself for you.
But then what if you're going around the curves? Like
That's the whole point. Like
I think
supposedly,
it's probably trying to prevent you from,
completely
tipping
going
over, yeah.
right.
which looks fucking brutal.
yeah,
That looks fucking brutal.
Are you're not scared about the turns or those kneecaps?
That's
those
the
kneecaps.
main reason
Yeah.
why I don't ride a motorcycle.
Yeah.
That's reason number one and reason number two.
I haven't gotten to that point where my knee touches the road when I'm
Right.
like going around the curve. However, I do know some girls, they're freaking badass. Jess and Tatiana,
Big shout
Shout
out.
out.
Big shout out.
if you see them going around the curve, you're just like,
Oh, they're like real
They're
low.
real low. These are like
Do they wear the
track
knee
girls.
pads and stuff?
On the track, yes, but if it's like on a normal road, no. Like you'll see them just go. I'm like,
Oh my
my
god.
goal.
Dude,
My goal. My goal. She goes, my goal.
My
full
idol.
leather gear,
Dude,
full like pants,
Bro, I'm
jacket,
wearing-
gloves, fucking underwear,
Bro,
everything, full leather.
Yeah, underwear is a given.
Dude, full leather.
Hey,
my
I'm
gosh.
glad you're wearing underwear, brother.
No, leather underwear, dude. Like full leather.
Okay.
Yeah, full
You
leather.
you probably find that at a sex shop, honestly, because leather underwear.
Dude, I'm not trying to. No.
Heavy, bro. That's heavy. I do want to know. So that none of it scares you. The possibility of crashing, the possibility of falling, the possibility of A, B, C, and D. None of it, even after having experienced an accident, none of that phases you. And is there a reason why none of that phases you?
Honestly, I never thought about it. I just always go, you know? Like, for me, I don't know. I really think it's just like the adrenaline and like the in the moment kind of. Like, I feel comfortable. I feel really comfortable on my bike.
Right.
So
Do you also have a car or just a motorcycle?
no, just a motorcycle.
Fuck.
Yeah, I used to Uber a lot.
So this is the real question I've always had about motorcycles. One, obviously, the fucking heat in Miami is brutal. That first time you sit down on your bike after it's been cooking, it's gotta hurt to high heaven.
Are there
'Cause
bikes
let me
with
tell
fans?
you, when you're fucking sitting in your car for the first time and you touch the plastic, I mean, hurts.
Or
I
the
mean, it
metal,
hurts,
the
it
metal of
hurts.
the seatbelt?
The metal of the seatbelt or touching the fucking the steering wheel for the first time. I mean, it hurts. It hurts like deeply. My soul hurts.
Right.
Amen.
That's
But
gotta hurt one. But the one that really gets me is the fucking rain. Because when I see it start to pour, I'm like, yo, there's somebody out there that just got caught between bridges on the highway and he's fucking booking it right now.
Do you
dude.
stop or is it kind of like step up two? You just kind of keep going.
It depends.
Great
So
reference.
if I know that my house is very close by, I just go.
Ugh.
Like, however,
Praise
I
God.
will stop. I will go a little slower because rain hurts.
It hurts when it hits you.
Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Because if you're
Catching
not,
speed.
If you're this, it's like literally
It's like
it feels
pelts,
like rocks
like BB
that are
gun,
hitting
yeah.
you. Yeah.
wow.
That sounds brutal.
I think I only had to stop like 3 times encountering rain because when you're on a motorcycle, you get really good with the weather. Like, you check your weather app, you check the radar, you check where the clouds are coming in, you check when it rains.
What's the most accurate weather app right now?
Can I check?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
go for it. We need to inform the masses. You know what I'm saying? We do not want to be giving false information. Shout out the weather.
Yeah, man. Because
channel.
every time, like, I don't know if you've noticed, but every time, like, on a highway, whenever it's fucking pouring, under the underpass, the overpasses, you see
A bunch
one,
of
2, 3, 5 fucking motorcycles just pulled over, just kind of huddled around.
But I feel like that'd be
homeless
nice.
encampment or something.
I feel like that'd be nice. I feel like you just like
no, that's not nice.
No,
bro,
you'd be
because then you're
enjoying.
like, yo, I'm either late as fuck to work or I'm late as fuck to go
but you're
home,
enjoying
bro.
the present. You're enjoying the present. All right.
So for me personally, I use the weather app, literally the weather app, and you just go down here and you click radar, and you literally will see like where the clouds are hovering. Green means okay, there's rain coming in. However, today there's none. But I did have times like, so you know how Miami weather is like very bipolar. One minute it's clear, the next you have
That's
like
an
clouds
understatement.
rolling in. So I had times where I literally had to park my bike at work, like inside of Treehouse, leave it
Gang
there
shit.
overnight, call an Uber, and go home.
Overnight, bro.
bro.
Yeah.
Well,
Shout out
yeah, because
Treehouse.
sometimes it just
Yeah.
pours.
It pours like.
That's
and-
awesome that they're cool about it, though.
Yeah.
Would you ever trade the 2 wheels for 4?
I mean, if I ever have a 4-wheel, I will always have a 2-wheel. So
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that answers your question.
That answers my question for sure. 100%.
What do you think about
100%.
these new 3-wheel bikes?
I'm like,
Yeah,
they're
I
whack.
agree.
Why
I
are
agree.
they?
That face is how I feel about it too. What the
That-
fuck are you
okay, the
doing?
Raptor
Make
isn't
up your
horrible.
minds.
The
you
Raptor
either stick
isn't
with the
horrible.
fucking motorcycle or you come to the car side, pick a fucking lane and that's it. Leave it alone. The 3-wheel thing, I'm like, what?
Yeah,
Stay
I
in the
had
beach.
a guy.
Stay in the fucking beach.
I had a guy the other day like driving one of those like right in front of me, and this dude like he didn't know like what the fuck he was doing, and he like almost ran into me, and like I literally like I pull out my visor. I'm like, dude, learn how to
You
drive.
good, bro?
Oh my!
And then like I
good?
passed by.
oh
He looked at
Please
me
tell
like,
me you had the Panda helmet on.
Oh, that would've
yeah, I
been-
did.
Oh
yes.
my God!
It was
that
one of those days.
That's amazing. One of those days.
You hurt him.
Oh.
I guarantee you hurt him. 'Cause
Bro,
he's like, what the fuck?
he's still
did
having nightmares
Panda
about it.
just came up beside me. What the fuck?
He's having nightmares.
I'm
about
by
it
the
to
way,
this
I'm
day.
talking about the 3 wheels, the 2 in the front, the 1 in the back. That's ridiculous. What are we doing?
Is that the Raptor? Is that what it's called?
I don't know what it's called.
Something like
Because I
that.
know there's 2 in the front, 1 in the back, and then the motorcycle, the tricycle is 1 in the,
The
front, 2 in the
tricycles,
back.
yeah.
I mean, those I'm like whatever. I guess I think my grand aunt, I think she has one because she's older. She can't keep the bike up anymore, so she's got the 2. So I'm like, okay, fine. You want to be out there with the Harleys? That makes sense. But the 2 in the front, 1 in the back, that's the kind of shit they used to rent out in like Key West 10
Right.
years ago, and
Shout
now
out
you
Key
just
West.
own one. What the fuck are we doing, guys?
I won't ride a motorcycle, but I'll ride a damn sidecar. I'll tell you that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Actually, that'd be cool as fuck.
Oh, I would look so badass. Emi driving, I'll be in the sidecar, like, you know what I'm
We'd be
saying?
going slow as fuck on the turns. I tell you that right now.
Amen.
Turns
Oh,
freak me out.
that is beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, I said every single week we have 2. I said count them. 2 segments. You know what I'm talking about. And the second one is actually the quest for the truth. You know, and in this here segment, I ask our lovely guests what a answer I need from this random question. And I always try to pick a random card, always, and one that will require a answer from the deepest, darkest depths of your soul and heart. So here we go.
Should I be scared?
Kind of, because it's not random. Yeah.
It's definitely not random.
100% not random. Yeah.
It's fake
And
news.
he thinks he's hiding behind the screen. But I mean,
I'm gonna
he's
cut
He's like
this.
posted up back
shuffling.
here.
He's
Yeah.
like,
I'm gonna cut
Yeah.
this. I know the head editor.
Made this guy.
Okay. And we're back. Okay, I don't think we've done this one. It's not too deep, but I think it's a good one. And I want everybody to answer. Shout out Ignacio. Panda,
yes.
who would you like to play you in a movie?
Who would I like to play me in the movie?
What, a famous actress? I mean, shit, it doesn't even. I mean, I would say an actress, but you could have a damn. I mean, you could have a damn grocery store clerk, play you if you wanted to. But yeah, who would play you in a movie? God, I already know who would play Emi.
I have no idea.
He's in the
Wait,
cast.
does the person have to look like me or like?
That's what I'm thinking.
No,
I
I mean-
don't- I
I'm
can't
like,
think of any.
I mean, I would.
I mean, how many famous brown actors are? What am I gonna say? Michael Pena? You know,
Good choice. I was going more for like Wee Man for you.
Wee
but-
Man?
You know what I'm saying? Like gang shit. Let's be honest. But
I mean, there was someone that said I look like that girl from like Charlie's Angels, like back then.
what was her name?
Oh fuck, something Lee, I think.
Yeah, I don't even know
I
what
know-
her name is. So, but
What was her name?
I remember the character. No. God, what was her name?
God, I'm an
and I
idiot.
definitely
wrote
do not
Charlie's
look
Angles.
like any of those like actresses that played in like what Crazy Rich Asian. Definitely not.
That's not what I was going for. I was trying to think. I know Emmys. I'm trying to think of Ignacio's, but I'm okay. There has to be, and it doesn't really have to be someone that that looks like you per se, but someone that you feel has the acting chops to
Lucy
be able to.
Liu.
There you go, Lucy
Lucy
Liu,
Liu,
to be
yeah.
able to encompass you.
Ooh, okay. And have all of you guys seen like Crazy Rich Asians?
Yes,
Do you know that short hair girl that is best friends to
Aquafina.
Yeah,
She's fucking
Awkwafina.
hilarious.
I think her.
I love-
so
fucking
freaking witty.
hilarious.
I love how she prefaces it by the way, I'm nobody from Crazy Rich Asians.
Except
By the way,
the best friend of the main character. That
yeah,
one.
that
No,
one.
because she's like so quirky and like she's just like
You know
out
what
there
though?
like
100% she would. 100% she would be you because she is the only one in that movie that would wear a panda on her head.
Respect.
and just own it.
And
The
kill
rest would be like, oh yeah, I'm wearing a panda head. What am I doing? But this,
kill
I mean, Aquafina would just be killing. She's fucking hilarious.
Emi, your choice.
I don't know, dude. Daniel Day-Lewis, bro, because it's a character piece, bro. It's a
character piece.
I don't know,
Tremendo
bro.
personaje.
I don't know any like young brown actors.
You know who could play you?
Because it can't be old brown actors.
No.
'cause
It'd be
I'm not
young.
40,
No,
50.
you'd be. You know who could play you? The best friend
George
of Spider.
Clooney?
No,
I know,
the best friend of
bro.
Spider-Man.
Shut the
For
fuck
sure.
up, dude.
For sure.
What about
Right
Bruno
now,
Mars?
you see
Isn't
it.
he Pinoy?
Ooh, but that
No,
one's a
Bruno
good one,
Mars,
though.
yeah.
Bruno
They
Mars.
used to call him Bruno Mars in high
God,
school.
that's a
Shout
great. That's a great compliment.
I'll catch a grenade
It's
for
an
you.
upgrade from
They used to call
Spider-Man's
me
best
Bruno
friend.
Mars, and actually, Bruno Mars because I looked like Bruno Mars. I was in way better shape, so I looked like him.
Of course.
And because I looked like him, we did it as one of the breakdancing routines. We did one in like
He's a breakdancer.
in
Oh,
high school.
nice.
Yeah, gang shit.
Spartan Breakers.
Spartan Breakers, baby.
Gang. Spartan
Gang
Breakers,
shit. What's
baby.
up?
We're out
Reunion
here.
next year.
Gang.
We had like fedoras and we had like what are these overalls? It was fucking ridiculous. It was horrible because the overalls, I was too tall for the overalls I had, so they would pull my pants up. And we had to start kneeling in one of the competitions we went to, and our backs were to the crowd, and we were competing in a high school because we had like a breakdance section in like this regular dance competition. And all the girls behind us were all in high school, all like, you know, juniors and seniors. And I mean, the pants were in my ass.
Oh, yeah.
So you could see our cheeks like perfectly drawn out. So they were hollering at us. And of course, we got in trouble because we're fucking seniors. So we turn around and be like, hey, what's up? You know? We
Bro,
missed our cue. It was horrible.
And they were ahead
fucking
of their
disaster, bro.
They were ahead of their time, really, because nowadays also known as the TikTok workout pants. You know what I'm saying? And
Hell
they're
yeah.
famous. So
Oh, yeah. We'd have been TikToks for
for
sure.
sure. Ignacio, who would you get to play you in a movie?
Well, I mean,
Juan Gamero, of course.
Dang. I mean, I would kill that shit, bro.
I don't know who would play me, just because it'll probably be some low budget commercial.
Oh my God. We're talking Avengers level budget. Avengers level budget.
Yeah, but that was a hell of a response. Though.
No, he's like-
it'd be some low budget indie
No,
shit.
no,
don't know
I mean,
what
he's
flavor-
self-
Some
He's
half-ass
self-aware.
cereal commercial.
some guy from a fucking they saw doing in a community college. I don't know, some guy over there.
He's self-aware. I like it. No, but it's Avengers type budget.
I don't know, maybe like Ryan Reynolds or something.
Ryan Reynolds.
Okay, all right.
He's
Charismatic.
It's funny.
He's fucking hilarious, actually. Hell yeah.
Yeah, he's a funny dude. Yeah, Deadpool.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
he's a funny guy. You know, good guy.
Some low budget guy.
I like
No
it.
budget commercial, bro.
Mine is very easy. Joaquin Phoenix. Not even a question about it. Not even a
What?
question
He's
about
like
it.
half of your size.
He's a method actor. He'll gain the size. Like, what are you talking about? Or if we're going by that,
you know who it is?
if we're going by that, then what's his name? Batman. No. Chris Bale. Chris Bale. There we go, bro. That man.
Nah, Woody Harrelson.
That man-
That's who would play you. Woody Harrelson.
I'll accept. You know, I'll accept. That's a talented.
I mean, listen, dude,
individual.
right off the rip, you guys got the same hairdo.
That's okay. And on that note, before we start wrapping up, Panda, the last thing I kind of wanted to ask you about tricks. You know,
Tricks.
you know, do you partake in any? Are they hard to learn? Or how do they look more dangerous than they actually are, or are they as dangerous as they look?
Okay, so tricks. I've been trying to learn how to do wheelies.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Are you gonna be one of those crazy kids rolling down Collins doing wheelies?
for sure.
Like the wheelie gang. Oh my god.
Catch me
dude.
next year.
Oh my god.
Okay, all
Oh my
right,
God.
all
I
right.
get anxiety,
Dude,
when I'm on
so do I.
When
So
I'm on
do I.
Collins and you see like 27 fucking future, youths. You see 27 youths just going by. You're like,
That's not where I thought that was
Well,
going.
did you
I'm
see
like, oh my
Nicky
gosh.
Jam's new video
Future
that's come out?
youths.
He was on a bike and he had like a couple of people that I knew like do wheelies with him.
shit.
So like,
So he shot here.
Yeah, it was like right on.
I
the
did
bridge.
see that. Yeah,
It was on the bridge.
I did see that.
And like all the people that he hired, like there's this guy, 2 Wheels. He was doing wheelies. Lil Bet, she's famous for as a girl stunter. Carrie, shout out to Carrie.
Shout out Carrie.
Yeah, she's also out there with her wheelie skills and stuff. But
What's more difficult, popping the back or the front?
Definitely the front is more dangerous. The back it's easier. You can either do it by power wheeling or clutch up. Clutch up is more, it's harder to get used to. However, it's more it's
Like
safer.
stable?
It's safer because literally like it's the same movement. Power wheelie, sometimes you don't know how far you're going up. Sometimes you can't even pick it up. But I've been doing small ones on my bike. However, all my friends been telling me get a Grom, get a Z, get a small bike, get a 125. So I do have a 125 that I practice on. I did fall off of that twice. I did get a rash. Like I had one like right here.
Oh, that's gnarly.
You don't practice with gear?
So in the back
I mean,
of my
you're living on the wild side, girl.
she's like-
girl,
Okay,
I mean,
okay,
She's like,
this
no,
is
no.
wild.
She's
Listen.
like, yo, let's spar. No mouthpiece, no gloves.
For real, dude. What the fuck?
No. Okay. So when I'm riding my Grom and my Z, in the back of my mind, I'm like, okay, I'm just taking it out for a cruise because usually like you go to the lot to practice. For me, like if my bike has issues, I take my little bike out and I'll just like ride, go get coffee or something. So in the back of my mind, I'm like, I'm not going to pop a wheelie. I'm not going to try this. Like it doesn't have the sub cage. It doesn't have the cage. It doesn't have the protective gear on it yet. Not going to pop it. And then I get the urge to just do it. You know?
I don't need to flex in front of the fresh market, but I do.
Yeah. So
But normally, do you take gear if you're like, if you know, all right, I'm gonna go run some drills today. Will you take gear or something? Maybe like
Yes.
a knee pad or something.
yeah, I have like a armor top kind of thing. It's
Like a shirt or a jacket or something like that.
it's like a mesh zip up jacket, but it has like the padding on it.
Right.
And then I'm literally about to order like hip and like butt pads like that you use for either like skiing, skating, or
Oh yeah,
crazy
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Okay.
Because the last one really like it hurt. Like I couldn't sit for like 2 weeks on my
Shit.
tailbone. 'Cause I
Damn.
Oh,
dropped.
because you fell on your
I
ass.
dropped straight down.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Going
I
what?
went up 12 o'clock and I dropped my foot. So you're supposed to always cover your brake. So when you feel like you're going over, you hit the brakes and the bike comes down immediately. I panicked. I let my foot go and I was like, oh shit. So I like let go of the bike and it just went down like that.
Did the bike fall on you?
No, it went forward. Yeah.
Wow.
Good lord. That's why you need the cage and all that to protect
Yeah.
the motor.
Yeah.
Wow, that is something. That is something. All right. So you have what, 2 bikes right now or 3?
2.
2.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just a baby bike, a 125. That's the one that I'm trying to learn to stunt on. And
Do you
then just my
legit
normal-
mean like a baby bike, like the little
Like the
motorbikes, like the
Groms.
Wee Man ones?
Yeah, like the little Groms. They're called
Oh.
Groms.
And God, I would fall out.
Hell
I would
yeah.
bust my ass. And you fit in those little ass bikes because we had
No,
one.
no, no. I don't think they're like.
Are we talking about the same one? Because they had
I'm
like
talking
some.
about the Wee Man one.
They
What are
had
the
some
Wee
that
Man
were.
ones?
They had some that were like really tiny. Like we're talking
so-
like
here.
like 10 cc or something. You know?
No, no,
like-
no. The one I'm talking about is like 125 cc.
Okay.
So it's like.
So 125 is still
mid-size.
and yours is what? Right, your
I was
current.
talking about these. You see how the dude's just laying on that bike? This down here? Like miniature ass fucking bike.
Oh no no
No?
no no no! Mine's slightly a little bigger than that. I would say
I
probably
was
like
like,
half.
what are
of-
we we're
Yeah.
doing
and this
really
one and this one is how many cc?
That one's a 750.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Wow. 750. That's power.
It's more than my lawnmower.
Bro, and that's facts.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
here we go.
facts.
Here's the Z.
Oh wow.
Like a baby bike.
A baby
A baby
bike.
bike.
A
I mean, that
baby
shit's
bike.
pretty big.
A baby bike.
Baby bike, yeah,
You
yeah.
see it on the screen, ladies and
I'm
gentlemen.
gonna buy one for my newborn.
Bro.
Buy one for my newborn.
Bro, what she considers a baby bike, I consider a man bike. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, yeah. God,
You're inspiring.
This episode has emasculated me in so many ways.
Are you going to get a bike now?
Oh God, yeah, probably. I mean, shit. But actually, the last thing I want to touch up on before we start wrapping up, I know you got to get going soon. Is do you feel any stigma being a female writer? Do you feel that it's a male-dominated sport or profession, activity, whatever you want to call it? Do you ever feel like other writers who are males look down on you or try to belittle your skills because you're a female?
I mean, yes, it's definitely like male dominant. However, I don't think the guys out there like has ever like belittled the women around me or me personally. In fact, like they try to help, they give you tips. They're like, oh wow, like they're kind of impressed, to be honest, more impressed than oh my gosh, like chick on bike, like she does, like. More so,
and
they're
on
like,
a baby bike?
No, more so they're like, what size engine is that? So, yeah.
That's 750cc, sweetheart.
So. No,
Okay, good. So you haven't experienced anything like that?
No.
That's very good to hear. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what I'm talking about. We have had an episode of colossal proportions. Can we please give it up for our guest, Panda, in the his house today? We got a chance to discuss a variety of topics as far as her writing down here, learning tricks. One thing that I'd love to get into next time that you get a chance to kick it with us, what your experience in the nightlife industry is like, and some stories from there. And we'll, you stay tuned for that next episode so you can catch all that good stuff. You know what I'm talking about. Panda, where can they follow your journey? Where can they stay up to date with all of your pictures, your videos? This woman is a talented woman, an extraordinaire, and you need to pursue her career. Ladies and gentlemen, where can they find you?
You can find me on my Instagram.
Boom. And you see it on the screen as well as the screen behind it as well. You see it on the screen. And what is it for them so they know?
It's Jixer_Panda.
There you go. All right. Is it just Instagram? Is there anything else? Do you do anything like Twitter, YouTube, anything like that, or just Instagram?
No, just Instagram.
All right. So if you see her anywhere else, boom, it's a bot. It's fake. All right. Stay true. Because, bro, there's so many bots. Bro, we make a damn post. I got 10 bots in there. First 5 seconds. It's insane. I don't get it. But Emi, you got anything for the people before we start wrapping up?
Nah. Enjoy Easter Sunday next week.
Oh yes.
That's what it is. Gotta go to church here in a second, actually. Yeah.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Domingo de Palmas. Shout out the Catholic Church.
There you go.
Except those few of you that you know what it is, but but shout out the rest.
Shout out the rest. So you got anything for right. Okay, you got anything for the people? God, that man is go ahead. On the
a man of many words.
A man
I think
of
we
many
gotta
words.
cut off. He's got to count on how many words you can say in an
dude,
episode.
you're stealing the show.
Nah, no.
What the fuck? He's like, wait, let me make my way over there for that. Ladies and gentlemen, every Thursday at midnight, you know what it is. You go on Spotify, you go on YouTube, you go on Apple Podcasts, you go on Deezer, what else? You go on iHeartRadio. There you go, iHeartRadio. We're on everything. Damn, you might as well, you could probably find us on Pandora. But more than anything, you go on YouTube. Hit that subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Stay up to date with every single one of our guests and every single one of our episodes because we have a brand new one every Thursday at midnight. You know what it is. Holla!
And it don't matter what the world thinks. You can say how you feel on midnight.